And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way...
Batistuta, and the finish! In he goes again, and he's following up! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Now it's Pedri. And it's Schneider. Roll wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? Messi. And this is Batistuta! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Schneider defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Messi! Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Schneider. Pedri gets into some space. He gets big! Dispatched clinically! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most convincing of passes. Guardiol. Timber. And it's Schneider. And Guardiol. Timber. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Makaleli. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul plays it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. That pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Makaleli. Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. And it's Beckham. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Santos go into the lead. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Timber. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham plays it through. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is a little undercooked. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's been intercepted. Raul. Van Basten. Morris ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. No way through. Now it's Van Basten. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri has it in a wide position. Schneider. Conte. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Kante stood his ground strongly. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
What a save! Terrific reactions! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. It's a sharp pass. And it's made its way to him. And this is Van Basten. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. Now it's Kukçu. Nice physical challenge. Foot in. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. There's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Camisa 18.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Van Basten, and he's being shifted off it. A probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Denilson. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Kukçu. Collier. And here's Van Basten. Raul could try cutting inside here. Punched away. Kukçu. Lovely feet. Now it's Raul. And this is Kante. Played into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, cracking chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Santos take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Kukçu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Van Basten! Frimpong. 4 extra minutes added on. And time is up. So that is it, the end of the road. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And here's Barcola. Barcola! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Barcola totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through, driven forward. Costa Curta. Forwards and with intent. Nice sequence of passes this. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
There's the shot! Goal! The United States! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 18, Bebeto!
The United States have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it into space. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to belt it away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
You score, we score. Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Van Basten. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Conte. And here's Barcola. Barcola! It's a loose ball. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Thuram. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard.
That's good play from him.
Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Belletti. Now Timber. Swings in across. Now it's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Timber. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcola. Kagawa. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. And he's found the way past. Barcola goes for a shot. Eder Militao clears it away. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. And here's Barcola. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pedri. Bebeto. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The United States take the lead. Van Basten. Barcola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kukcu. And it's Wirtz. Looking tidy in possession here. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The United States have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries a deft little ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Vitz. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Dixon. Pedri might just make this. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lacking in accuracy.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
That has been cut short. Guardiola. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. Corner number 3 coming up. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Knocks it out wide. Pedri with the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola. Van Basten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Timber cuts out the pass. Now it's Gnabry. Great defending, strong and determined. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So their fourth corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Van Basten. Wirtz is onto this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Wirtz. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta. Deep into stoppage time. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. João Neves. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Those of you making their way
How
home
would you
on
sum up
public
what we've witnessed, Jim?
transportation today,
It can
please
be
watch the
difficult at
screen for
times
train
playing in front of your own
departure times
fans
from
if you're not
all
living
major
up to the
stations.
expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves.
Hello,
The prospects are so
everybody, and
great,
welcome to
the
today's match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Van Basten. And it's Conte. Good effort from distance. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That's tidy. Looking to go deep. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball, and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider. Conte. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kagawa receives it in a good position here. Great ball, and he's in here. Kante running with the ball. Now it's Cavani. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Van Basten! They want to be quick to recover this. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He has found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
Cross to the back post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Conte, and the pass is intercepted. Gerrard, played into space out wide. He's found a way through. He's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Oh, this looks sharp. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. March. Gerrard. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Drogba demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, he's been caught. Chance, surely! There it is! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's Park Ji-sung. Conte. Spread it left. Now the ball climbs up big! Another throw-in. Park Ji-sung. No, he's overshot the green. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! He's given the time to pick a pass. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kagawa is onto it in a flash. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution for Russia. Number 9, March. Number 7, Gerard. Number 4, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 21, Yamato. Number 3, Chanali. Number 15, Pedri. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Van Basten. Well read, nice interception. DiMarco. Now it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's looking wide. Well, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Timber calmly anticipates. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. Now it's Wirtz. Nice control. Wirtz plays it in. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. And here's Van Basten. Just about up to the hour now. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz! And he's managed to get free. No way through. Kachu! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Pass somewhat off target. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has put paid to that. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, terrible mistake. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is a little undercooked. Kukcu. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Tonali gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 75 minutes played. It's Van Basten! Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the right. Deep cross. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! And they are right back within touch. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So is this the start of a comeback? Back into the middle. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played in. Cafu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Russia. Number 16.
So here comes the substitution.
Rodri. Number 13.
And it's
Daniel
Pedri.
Van Buiten.
Now is this
Coming
the
on the
final
field,
assault?
Number 14.
Could have here
Conte.
their final chance.
Number 2. Akanji.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Flashes it across. In he goes again! Dispatched clinically. And what a climax we have here! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri, he's in plenty of space here,
Time.
and he skips past his man. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Kukçu. So much time and space here. It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Timber tries to clear. He came in hard, very hard. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Today to please take all the
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Conte. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Conte. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Kukçu. That is Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the through ball. And this is Drogba. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Caresses it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute
Oh, it's
at
a
a
promising
time.
build-up, this. Plenty of really... He's tried one! Should have equalised.
They clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Over to the left. Tries to pass it through. Extra time reaches half-time.
And now, to all
Well,
members of
both
the
teams
crowd,
have run
I'd
themselves
like
into
to
the ground
ask
out
you to
there.
join me in
Does
wishing
anyone
our birthday
have
boy
one
a
last
very
moment of magic
special
in them?
birthday. Substitution for Russia, number 10, Van Dijk.
Exhaustion,
Coming on the
physical
field
and
is
mental.
number
Will we
8,
find a winner?
Alessandro Bastoni.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That's the throw. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Vitz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Oh, smashing header! That's a sharp pass. Conte! And that would have been game, set and match.
Conte really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
That was nice. Now it's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Guardiola gets it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vitz. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Raul, oh, that's fabulous. He whips it across.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Great vision. And this is Raul. It's Raul! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Thomas somewhat off target. And here's Barcola. And it's Pedri. Pedri deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Vieri. He's picked it, goes for a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's making progress on the ball. He's found a way through. Incoming delivery. He's got through. He has done it. And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's what he's going for goal. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Basten is herring after that one. Bale. Nicked it back promptly. Barcola. Raul. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Searching pass he's played there, and he's picked it up out wide. Pedri. Pedri with the cross. That has not gone well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! What can he finish? Cleared without complication. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into space. Dink through. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 19.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Lovely feet. Beckenbauer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bale is behind this one.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas.
Bale! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Belletti. And it's Pedri. Plays the return pass. And it's Pedri. Barcola. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raul making good progress on the right-hand side. Raul with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Vieri, and this is Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. Over to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has a look up. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards... Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
He has found the way through. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now a Droll, floated through, and he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Flashes it across, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for a runner. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Del Piero! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kupchu. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Barcola looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely. Barcola's cross. Can he get on the end of this? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they've got rid. Saint-Maximin.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And he lines up a cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. It's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 minutes to be added on. Cafu. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Couldn't squeeze it through. That looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Schneider. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Schneider in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him. But with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Conte. Schneider. Brilliantly cut out. And he's managed to get rid for Conte. And it's Conte. Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in. And it's Serginho. And across it goes. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good play on the left-hand side here. Serginho. Now it's Owen. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, well timed. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barella in acres of space out wide. Raul. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed beyond the defence. They change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Van Basten. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Botafogo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter it.
Tries a shot! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol cuts it out. And it's Serginho. Out towards the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into the box. Good read, needed to be. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination...
Gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Maldini. Van Basten, he's found a way through. No, that's overhit. Oh, terrible mistake. Faced up, shoots! Well seen, saw that coming. And Owen! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now who's going to be first to this? Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's had it nicked away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he is going into that little black book. Cafu. They're urging him to shoot. Raul. Schneider has created one goal already.
Teremos
Nicely
minuto
worked.
de acréscimo.
Thuram. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam
Leading a
muitas
cagey
vezes
game here.
os
It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
substituição.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bale. Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Raul. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, no joy this time. Raul. Vieira gets across and deals with it. Conte. And Guardiol. Oh, good spread. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. And this is Bale. Bale. Can he finish? And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Baresi. Quality ball. Botafogo finding their passes. Just eases him off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. Little pass back. Barella. Now it's Barella. Raul. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior!
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 11, camisa 10, Ronaldinho, camisa 22,
Long ball
camisa
upfield.
20, deixando o campo para a entrada de
No, that's been
camisa
intercepted.
7, camisa 19, camisa 41, camisa 24.
Conte. This is it then, now or never. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be...
Real chance! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Botafogo get
jogador
themselves into the lead.
camisa 6.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Fitz.
acréscimo.
He's looking unstoppable. An instinctive delivery. And they're quick to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Cleared without complication. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Hazard. Cook-Chu is onto this. Picked out brilliantly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside! Oh, that's nice. Great vision. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kante. Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Barcola. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. And that's been won straight back. Batistuta. And the keeper's got it again. Azar. Timber. And it's Van Basten. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Owen. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In by Kagawa. Shoots! Volleyed effort.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way. It's Van Basten! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want to...
Decent chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sweden grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Sweden take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he shoots! That's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance, must be! He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sweden grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Kukcu. Vids. And he's worked it through. Kukcu. And a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Wirtz. He's found a way through. Szoboszlai.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Not got that quite right.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe! Big chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Wirtz has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a little off target. Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo. And this is Batistuta, and he's running through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Sweden are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, nice touch. Oh, important interception. Now it's Owen, and he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. Face to face with the... Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. Kukçu. Cannavaro kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Great ball. Vinicius Junior gets through. And the shot! They've done it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And again! And that's wide. Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu. That's Wirtz. Some good work on the right flank here. Foot in. Kimmich. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against boys. Skillfully. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. He is through here. In by Kagawa. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now this could be a chance. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Schneider. And here's Barcola. Azar. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Davis cuts out the pass. Lepjed. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. He could... And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, and again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has another go!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
A decent chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
Barcola! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one, surely! It's Nedved! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kante. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Livakovic, in the context of the game, he must save it. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
He's had it taken off him. Kagawa. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. And it's Azar. That is good alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Schneider, given the lift of his goal. Van Basten, distributed tidily. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Van Basten, and this is Raoul. That is lovely. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he plays one through. Conte. Raoul picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Raoul plays it in. And he's cut it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Schneider! They've got to be quick to recover this. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten. And that's... He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kagawa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet.
2 added minutes has been
This is
indicated.
Kante. Bout of passing here, really easy. It's Roberto Carlos! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. Charge, surely! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time. And it's half-time here. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
By the entrance gates.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Number 23.
We're already back up and running after half-time. And that's the end of that. It all...
Coming on the field, number 22, Kadri. Number 13.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number
That's
19,
good running with the ball.
Kukcu.
Raoul. It's Raoul! Nedved. Now it's Forlan. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Van Basten. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Nedved. Rodri with a definite foul there. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hazard, and they can counter here. Aims beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Might be danger here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Nedved. Oh, that was vital. Raul. Kupchu. And the through ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul proves just a little bit too strong. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a threatening ball. Van Basten! That's very neat. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. And this is Van Basten. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one.
Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's found a way through. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Van Basten, and he's been shifted off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, he did so well to hold his run.
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Guardiola gets across and deals with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. He's found some space for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. It's played through for him. Castellanos! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Van Basten. And it's Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Barcola. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Barcola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Guardiola.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kukçu. Conte. Done delicately. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wirtz receives it in a good position here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. Guardiola. Plays it, oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bastoni gets it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pedri. Raul. Now the ball's gone astray. Kukçu's cross. Rodri. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold, he's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through! And a chance! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass. Perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Kukçu. Conte.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out brilliantly. Kukçu. Wirtz gets into some space. And we hit half-time. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Castellanos. Kukcu. And it's Wirtz. He shifted it to the flank. Kukcu promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross, up he goes! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
That's an excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He is through here. Might be dangerous. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just about up to the hour now. Just eases him off the ball. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. And that's a good-looking ball. Conte. Distributed tidily. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And no, that was never going to make it. Spread it left. Raul. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Delivered with swing. Oh, important interception. And the volley. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Soulé. Fernandez. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vadio. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Menu.
Schneider. Number 20. Franz Beckenbauer.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Cafu. Kukcu. And it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. And he whips it. Oh, what a climb! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And he was alert to it. Shoots! And yes, it's there! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Pedri at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he's picked it up out wide. Vardiol is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot, takes a shot! Brilliant from Barcola! Late in the day, this could well be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...
neuer Abonnent.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Kagawa! Oh, that was venomous. And this is Del Piero. Cafu with a definite fell there. Traumeri, Messi. Quality ball. Azar. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Osimhen, he's in a great position. And a chance! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Owen. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice physical challenge. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Barcola. Steaming shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ronaldinho. Mexico look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ronaldinho gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kokchu. Conte. Ball's gone out of play. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Kagawa. And no, that was never going to make it. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Azar. He won't be happy with that one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Barcola. And it's Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose here. Kokchu. And he's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hazard.
And the second half gets underway.
Is number 8.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Del Piero. Cafu. Mexico do have a chance to counter here. And it's Seedorf. Mexico finding their passes. Kupchu. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. And here's Owen. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the defence just about came out to Osimhen. He takes a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Kagawa. Number 18,
Mexico are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mexico couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Goulet. And it's Soboslai. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Osimhen. And here's Griezmann. Timber gets over and intercepts. Raul. Played into space. Nice interception, his position. Oh no, what has happened here? Barcola. Chouameni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Mexico have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Griezmann with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kupchu.
Pretty robust defending.
Looking for the run. And the finish! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goulet. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Conte. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Raul. He's gone for goal! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Baggio. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Osimhen. Griezmann. And he's in on goal. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Short changes him with that pass. Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. And here's Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
That is not. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Schneider. Cafu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Beckenbauer. Conte. Barcola. Good purposeful running this. Van Basten! Schneider with the cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Van Basten. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he lines up. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Some really good ball movement. Cantona! Cantona! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos gets it away. And it's Fernando Torres. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. Kagawa is sporting a guilty look after that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
In by Cat, climbs up big! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chouameni. Oh, what a mistake! Still very early doors, but it is a closely... Torres! Wow, that's a fine save! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Cantona. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hazard. And here's Barcola. Schneider. Now it's Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. And it's Kagawa. The referee's given a throw. Conte. Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Schneider. And here's Van Basten. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Barcola. Bakula! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Threads one in. Matches Nunes, receives it in a wide position. This is their second corner of the game. That's a sharp pass. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. We are into overtime. Schneider, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Traffic to be heavy after the final whistle
Very
today.
little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hazard.
There's the start of the second
Number
half.
23, Kagawa. Coming on the field, number
Wirtz.
19,
Wirtz
Kupchu.
going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wirtz. Substitution.
Schneider. And he's off the bar! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. Cantona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bakula. Conte. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. Great vision. Out for a throw. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chouameni, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. "60 minutes played. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's through here. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nagasaki clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cafu. Kupchu is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider. That's Wirtz. Roberto Carlos. Timber. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cannavaro. And it's Rice. Rice. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cantona. And this is Schneider.
Nagasaki really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is through here. Kukchu's. It's a mighty effort. It's in. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Conte. Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Timber. Cafu. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz. Now who's going to be first to this? Good ball, good take. It's Bale! And that's caused a worry or two. Wirtz. And no, he's seen through all of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. Schneider has found the net here, of course. Kukchu. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball, and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Here's a chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Rivaldo. He's looking wide, and he cuts out the supply. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's chosen to go back, looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Timber goes back to front. He has found the way through. Rodri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten providing an outlet on that flank. That is great defending, so alert. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Van Basten. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Barcola really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rivaldo. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard tries making a foray down the right. Knocks it into space. Neymar. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through there. Schneider. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Rivaldo. Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's a great ball here. And the
There will be 1
finish!
minute added time.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten.
So off we go once more.
Number 24, Hazard.
Costa Curta.
Coming on the field, number 8, Raul.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Raul! That was superb goalkeeping.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Caceres. Now Costa Curta. Neymar. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Throw in. Opts to play it back. He's in a great position here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking to play him in. Kirkchu. Some resolute defending there. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Now it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A probing pass. Tries to pass it through. Kagawa. And he's intervened well there. That's good running with the ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
A case now of complete control. Rivaldo. It's run loose here. Looking tidy in possession here.
Porto seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And this is Schneider. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he spark a counter here? Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. Neymar. Now it's Kagawa. It's Figo. He's had a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Porto really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckham goes short. Oh, that's nice. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Cafu. Kukcu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barcola. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And this is Rivaldo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kukcu. Raul. Barcola. Barcola has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, Red, nice interception. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite.